Good evening, everybody. How are we?
Hello, hello.
People aren't really there. You might even hear them back.
We will sort that. Now, let's hope everyone can hear us. Can we get a thumbs up there, Elliot, if you can hear me? Thanks, Elliot. Can you hear Mr. Williams?
Yeah,
We had that check.
So,
Great stuff.
hopefully, we're hoping, the plan is that this is going to be our last Zoom session for a while. Yeah, hopefully ever. Really.
If the weather's good, yeah.
Yeah, if the weather's good, this should be the last Zoom ever. Class ever. With the Irish weather, I don't doubt we will be back on Zoom probably once or twice. But yeah, hopefully it's going the right direction instead of every week. It's only a bit more sparse when we're using Zoom. So we'll have more details. The plan is to have you training in St. Paulus, AstroTurf. We're just finalising some details. Insurance and things like that, so I try to definitely go ahead. But that is the plan, and we'll have more information by the end of the week on the days and what group and pods people will be in. We might even send out an email about which pods and times suit people a small bit, but so make sure with that email that you do respond. Sometimes when we send out these emails, the response is sometimes poor, so it kind of makes the information that we're working with quite hard. That's definitely the thing when we were doing pods before.
Exactly,
we
yeah.
asked people to respond, but not many people did, so we did out the pods with the information we had, and then people came back and said that time doesn't suit, or that pod doesn't suit. So if we send out that information, when we do send that out, do reply to us so that we pick a pod that suits for you and us. So, we'll make a start today. Chariot! Scott just jumped on there. I wonder who's that.
Scott was there, yeah. Take one.
Good stuff. So we're going to start a couple of different types of movements, animal movements and different stuff that way, but we're going to start with lunges first. So we're going to get our hands up, nice and high. We want to get biceps into the ears, and we're just going to take some lunges. We're going to keep the body up tall, and we're going to go for 20. Boom. That's it. We can go forwards or backwards, depends on your space. Put in as many as you can forwards, as many as you can backwards. But we want to make sure that we're not leaning forwards. We have the hands up, biceps into the ears. So the reason the hands are over our head is to keep our body up tall. We don't want this one where we're here. We want to be this one. Touch the floor with your knee. Boom. Small touch. Boom. Till we get to 20. Good stuff. Are you trying to play the PlayStation as well there, Elliot? Or the Xbox
Just
or something?
making
I
sure
don't think that's
the
going to work.
parents aren't being traumatized listening to us, maybe.
Pause and save or something, I don't know. That's it. Good. Some people are there. That's it. Push them right up, Matthew. Good job. Okay. So the next one is going to be duck walk. So we get the backside nice and low, and we walk forwards. And when you go as far forwards as you can, you start to go backwards.
Good stuff, folks. Keeping the hips very, very low.
And again, we're going to go 20 steps. That's quite a lot. We'll go for 20 steps. Backside low, so we don't want to start coming up over this way. Yeah. An old person, maybe with a walking stick, we want to get the backside low to the floor. So the body is up tall, but the backside is low. And then we walk. And we go backwards. That's it. And even better, if you go with no hands on the floor. So hands up. Yeah, there you go.
You're innocent. Just back out of there, hands in the air.
Go ahead. That's it, 20 steps, backside nice and low, no hands on the floor. Okay, the next one, we're going to go for bear crawls. We have to have our legs straight and our arms straight, the feet flat and the hands flat. And it's a big one with the hands flat. Sometimes people like to rub their fingers on the floor. We're going to get those hands, pushing them into the floor, everything straight, and then we want to walk forwards. And again, when you go as far forwards as you can, you then go backwards. Still, arms and legs straight, pushing those hands and feet flat onto the floor. Let's go, 20 steps. Yeah, let's go 20 steps, as many forwards and back as you can. Okay, good. You're driving those heels, pushing with those hands into the floor. Especially when you go backwards, so we don't want backwards to look like this one. We have to get those hands flat on the floor. You should be pushing with the hands all the time. Every step, pushing with the hands. You know, Matthew? That's the thumbs up as far as it. Yeah. Stuff last week for some people. Okay, this time we're going to go table. Yeah, push hips up as high as we can, and we're going to walk. And then we go backwards. But we don't want this one, where the hips are low. Here, we want to push the hips up. Boom. This way as we go. So it makes it much harder. Okay, again. Let's go 20. Forwards and backwards. Get those hips up. Nice and hips higher, routine, good stuff. When I lead those hips up as high as you can. Ah, tricky one for you, Gene. Maybe we relax for this one. That's it, Alex, get those hips up nice and high. Alright. Legs a bit sore there, Scott, is it? It's not sore.
Gene's got all that extra weight from the cast on it, making him work harder. On Alex, good stuff.
Okay, now we're going to go for inchworm. So we're going to walk the hands out to a nice push-up position here, so the hands are under the shoulders. Then you're going to walk the feet in. Then you walk the hands out until they're under your shoulders again. Walk the feet in. When you run out of space, again you go backwards. Go until our legs are straight out behind us. Walk the hands back as far as we can. Walk the feet back. Oh. Again, we're going to go for 20. Go. Yeah, so this one's going to be a challenge as well, Gene. But we're going to be going for some more things that you'll be able to do on in a minute. That's it. So, yeah, walk the feet, then the hands. So the hands and feet up move together. It's feet, then the hands. Feet, then the hands.
That's it, we're looking to push the hips nice and high, get a bit of a stretch into the hamstrings while we do it. You can do it one-handed, just be careful.
Yeah. So, last you again. That's it, and get those 20 steps. Hands and feet, hands and feet. Okay, let's go with our legs crossed. Let's cross those legs. And let's hit the foreheads to the floor. Okay, let's go for butterfly stretch. Just get those feet together, get them nice and close, and let's get those knees to the floor. Yeah. Knees to that floor. Knees on the floor, try and get your nose to your toes, and even your chest to your toes. Rest. Okay, and we'll hold on to our 2 feet this way. We'll hold on to 2 feet. Hold on the insides will be much easier. And then we're going to straighten one. Yeah.
That's it, Nicole, go on. Lock that leg straight. Alex has got it. Go on. Oh, back straight again. Yes, there you go.
Straighten the other one.
Gene, you gotta grab the hole in the sock. That's the spot to grab. Get that there. Good man. Elliot's got the leg, but we gotta straighten it. Oh, come on, Ryan.
Let's go. Keep together now.
That's it, Oisin. Close. Close, close, close.
Good. Wide. Okay, let's get the 2 feet to the front now. Let's reach forwards, grab those feet, and let's get the elbows to the floor. Let's go with the legs wide, and now we're going to try and get our chest on the floor.
There you go. Pancake it out there. Sprawl wide.
That's it, get nice and flat. Flat as that pancake. Just like the name suggests, we want to get nice and flat. Oh, and a ball, that's it, good stuff. Right.
That's it, folks. We want to get that chest to the floor if you can. If not, no problem, but toes to the ceiling. Keep the body tall and reach forward.
Okay, let's go to frog splits. Yeah, let's hit the frog splits.
The printer has run out of paper.
Okay, from there we're going to straighten one leg. Straighten one. Okay, let's change. Straighten the other one. Remember, you're not sitting on your heel. Heel and the back side are not close together. Pushing nice and wide. Okay, let's go for middle splits. Let's go for the 2 of them together now. Middle splits, big push. After this, bring the feet a small bit closer together. Toes are forwards. Yeah, toes are forwards. We're going to hold. Now we want to come up tall. Legs straight, toes forwards. Okay, bring the feet a little bit closer together. And we hold. Yeah, we're up tall. Toes forwards. We're holding. Then we bring them a little bit closer together. We're up tall again. Okay, a little bit closer together again. Fall. Okay, and let's walk the feet. Hands on the floor. We're walking the feet together.
Now we're with you. Now we have a list of everyone put in a pod.
Good. They have a snack. Actually, check out the legs. Check them out. Good stuff. Good. So, do grab something to hold on to start. Yeah, grab the chair. Yeah, so we're going to start. We're going to start with 3 turning kicks, holding on, and then 3 hopping. So right here, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. This way, okay? So 3 holding on, 3 hopping.
It'll be great. Next week we have loads of room. We can do 20 meters of hopping.
This way, okay? We do that 5 times. 3 holding on, 3 hopping, 5 times each leg. Let's go. Yeah, we're just going to start a few this way, before we come away from the wall and do a few down from sparring stance.
That's it.
So we're getting
Very
this
light
idea.
and fast. really light and fast. Flick it out there.
That's it. Look at every kick. You have to see every kick. Again, you're imagining that opponent that you're chasing there. They're right there. I'm not looking this way. I'm kicking here. I'm not looking at the camera or the TV where the kick is going up. Go. And to look where you're going. Look at the kick. I know, it might seem like we're saying the same things all the time, but that's because it's the same things we're seeing all the time. That's it. That's somewhere we're going. Okay, now we're going to try 3 side kicks, then 2 side kicks, and it's going to be a hook kick. So we're looking for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yak, 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 go. Okay, one more time. Side kick,
1,
side kick,
2,
side kick,
3, and then
side kick,
don't
side kick,
extend the
hook
side
kick.
kicks. Keep them very sharp, but pull back.
So we do that 5 times each leg. Yeah, 5 times each leg again. And it's 3 hops, 3 kicks. No extra hops. So it's not 5 hops, 3 kicks. I don't think anybody actually ends up doing extra kicks than the hops. I don't think anybody does like 5 or 6 kicks and only 3 hops.
No,
And
it's
they always
always
do
the
more
extra
hops.
hops, less
Yeah.
kicks.
Yeah. And that's it. For these ones, we're not thinking too much control. So yes, usually often when we do these side kicks, we're thinking nice and slow and control. These ones, we can just pop them out. Boom, 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 boom. This way. That's it. Bit more snap, bit more dynamic with those side kicks this time. That's it, Ryan, yeah. Pop them out, pop, pop, pop. On, Oisin. Good, go on, Gene. That's the job. Knee back and push away. That's it, keeping that knee high. Knee back and push. You fall, Elliot. Elliot, that's a turning kick at the moment. This one's turning kick. Remember, side kick, we're thinking about pushing towards them. Boom. Remember, turning kick for this one, it's leaving that gate or door open. Look, my foot isn't between us. The person can come straight through. Yeah? This way, with the foot there, for side kick, they can't come straight in there. So that's why we want that foot there. Boom. And this way, they can come straight forwards. Okay, this time, we're starting holding on. We want to start here. We then want to have side kick, and then we want to change to that downward kick, or even like a hack kick. So we're starting with our holding on, and we have 1, 2, this way. Okay, so we're starting holding on. Get that foot up here, make sure it's in that side kick position. We then have 1 hop for the side kick, and a 2nd hop for the downward kick. Here, 1, 2, this way. So we're thinking 1 to the middle, and then to the head. Here, 2. Okay, let's try 5 times. That's it. Attack the middle, and we switch to the head. See? So 1 to the middle, and then we have to get that change. Oh, that middle side kick and attacking that head then. Yeah, so the first one's nice, Gene, but then we need to get that control to get to the second one. So the first one is nice, but then we have to get from here to get that knee up and go again. Not bad, Elliot, good.
Good effort, Scott. I like that. On now, Alex. Aha, but what's first? So we want to have the turning kick first, don't we? Or the side kick first, sorry, and then yes, there you go. Eyes on it. Because once the eyes are looking down, the kick isn't going to go where you want. I would say big thing for people is don't try to turn the whole body all the way to the front again to do that downward kick. That makes it super hard.
Yeah, so when we're done on those ones, you can, whatever you're holding on to or using, if it was a chair or something, you can move that to the side. We're going to go now from sparring stance. And we're looking to have that downward kick, well, just on its own first, and then we'll bring in a few more kicks with it. So we're going to start using the front leg. We'll bring in the back leg as well in a moment. We're going to start just the front leg with the downward kick. Okay, so we're looking from that stance, looking to lift and go with that front. So we're looking to lift this way, okay? And the idea is, it starts in the same position like you would for that side kick. We want to lift here. Boom. We're lifting like it's in a side kick shape at the start, and then it changes. So here, boom, as we go. Okay, so we don't want the person to know we're coming with this downward. We don't want a big swing around with it this way. We want to bring it. They might think it's a side kick, and then you could change it to a turning kick. You could change it to a hook kick. You could change it to a hack kick, which is kind of what we're doing now, our downward kick, where we bring it all the way to the floor. We don't want them to know. Okay, so we're here, we're just going to lift and go. Lift, boom, and we reach. Go up out there. So looking to here, this way. Lift and reach, okay? Let's go. Let's try. 6 times each leg. But you have to get that lift first. So it's lift and go. Lift and go with that foot. Here, lifting first.
There you go, Ryan. That's nice. Not bad, Elliot. Yeah. It's got a good shape to it. Oh, I couldn't tell you. It's Emirates anyway, it looks, isn't it? Hey.
That's it. Get that
Keeping
lift
me a
first.
little bit more bent, Tosheen, on the first part. Because if the leg is hanging out long, it's really hard to lift it. You can see that, right? Keep the knee closer to your chest as you go forward.
It's also much easier to see that it's going to be a downward kick. Yeah, if it's coming with this big strip, it's very easy for them to count, very easy to see where the kick is coming. When it's here, it's starting with that kind of lift here at the start. That side kick lift here, and then we change. Look, I could even, with the same lift at the start, I can change the hook kick, or turning kick, sorry. But I could also change the hook kick. Oh. I could even do the side kick. So from the same knee position, there's all these different kicks that we could do. And right now we're working on them changing to that downward kick. Get that first lift. Go. Okay, so we're going to move, add that hop first now with that side kick. The one we just did, holding on, but now we're going to do it from the stance, getting that lift.
Hey, Scott.
And the first one,
time for everything.
the one we just practiced, that one is very nice, and the one we'll use when the person maybe doesn't move back too far. Yeah, they've got their distance wrong, and one hop is enough for you to catch them. Yeah, so you've lifted, they maybe haven't moved back too far, and that one hop is enough for you to come straight up over that shoulder and catch them with the downward. Now we're thinking they maybe move back a bit further, so you have to chase. You're going to have to attack them maybe with that first side kick, and then follow. Okay, so the first one we were thinking, we were maybe here, and we could just lift, boom, and come straight over. This time we have to chase them. When I lift that leg, they move back. So I'm having to kick and then come. So I'm needing that extra hop. So this time now I have 2 hops. So we're thinking side kick, boom. Okay? I'll start from the same. So with the first one, I'm starting on the circle. I don't actually know if you can see the circle, but hopefully. Here, boom. So I'm only maybe getting a mat away from the circle. But then when I have the lift, boom. Look, I'm now over 2 mats with the distance I've covered. Because I'm going with those 2 hops. So the person has moved back bigger, so that's why you need the 2 hops, and we're going with the 2 kicks. So that's why it's important that when you have that first lift, it can be a side kick, or it can be a downward kick. Okay? And now we're going to add in 2. So we're going to go side kick in the same lifting position to start. Side kick, downward kick. 1, 2. Okay? Let's try. That's it. 6 times each leg. Lift first. No extra steps on the stance. We're in our stance. And it's lift first. Lifting first. 1, 2. Okay. Looking where the kick is going, Alex.
That's it. We want to carry forward 2 times, so make sure you don't stop after the first hop.
Not bad in the core, but if the downward kick doesn't get over the head, it doesn't work. And especially this one, as usual, I'll actually spin him under, it might be easier for you to see, is looking to come over that shoulder here. So if my leg kick only gets this high, it's never going to work. I have to be able to get it up and over here to tag it. From here, up and over that shoulder. If it only gets here, oh, never works. It's probably a kick in the back. You're getting warnings, you're losing points, you're losing the match. You have to get it over the shoulder, so over your head, or as high as their head, even over their head. So we have that. 1, 2, 1. High. Okay, the next one. We're going to move away from the front leg for now. Okay, now we want to focus on how we're going to get that downward kick with the back leg. Okay, and what we're going to start with, we're going to start on just on its own, just so we get a feel of the technique. We probably wouldn't do this one just straight when we're sparring. We probably wouldn't just throw that back leg straight away, but I want to get the feel of the technique. Because when we use the back leg one, we don't really want, when we practice in our L stance, we practice in here, boom, we want a nice straight leg, nice and strong, and we have our block after. So when we go to sparring, we don't have to worry about keeping the leg straight. Yeah, we want the way that's going to be the fastest and the quickest to hit the person. So we let the leg bend. We lift the knee to the chest, and we like them to stamp on their face. Is the idea. Boom. So I'll start by lifting the knee to the chest this way, here, and we reach forward and stamp on the face. So here, boom, this way. It could be a front kick, or it could be that downward kick. Boom. We're going for the downward kick now. So just lifting the knee to the chest, boom, as straight a line as possible. Let's try. So let's try 6 to 8 each leg, not coming around as straight a line as possible.
Try to imagine your heel going as high as your own forehead. So you want the whole foot to go over the head. That's it. Yes, it's going to arrive directly to the face, but if it's coming from here down to the face, even better. Yeah. Feels good. That's it, Gene. And we're building that up then. Nice, Ryan. Looks good. Go on, Matthew. Yeah, don't let your head go forward. The further forward your head is, the harder it is to kick high.
Yeah, so Oisin, that's a quite nice one, but this one we're not thinking the leg so straight, yeah, for this one. We can let that leg bend. So think about lifting the knee to the chest, and then it pushes forward and stamps forward. Here. Boom. Okay, it's going to be the last one this way, I think, for today.
For
Zoom. For Zoom, yeah. We're going to look to attack now. Front leg, side kick, back leg, following with the downward kick. Okay, like I said, we don't usually just throw that back leg from just standing, where we're bouncing and just throw the back leg, because it's quite a big movement. Yeah, it's easy for the person to see us coming. As a lot of you know, when we spar and we do turning kick against hands, the easiest one to counter is that back leg, because it's so big, and they just have to, oh, they have such a short movement to counter. Just, oh, step forward, stick out their hand, they have you counter. So we don't usually just go straight from the back leg. Where we use the back leg is if we get the person moving first. Moving back, maybe moving to the side. So we attack them, we lift up that front leg, side kick, they go to move back, and then you follow straight away. Boom, with the downward. Okay, so let's try. So we're looking to attack with the side kick with the front leg, and then straight in, boom. This way. Exact same kick as we just practiced, going straight forward. Here, this way. Okay, let's try. 6 each leg. Yeah, 6 each side. Right here, get that side kick, get them moving back. Boom, downward kick. That's it. Good. Knee to the chest. Yeah, get that side kick first. Yeah, that's it, Oisin. Nice.
If you get it wrong, you're getting a slap with that hurley, is it? Is that how it works?
Yeah. And Alex, what we're thinking is not so much around this way. Remember the one we just practiced, we're thinking straight line. If we bring it that nice big around, again, it's very easy for them to counter. Where we bring the around one is where we're very close. So I'm here. I can't bring it straight now. There's no space. Look, if I start to, there's no space. Where we use that around one is when I'm close. We have to bring it up and over this way. Oh, here. Yeah, so we do have an around shot with the downward kick. We can bring it around. We can even bring it this way. Here. Boom, out to in. But that's when we're close. When we're far away, we're at that longer distance. We want to bring it nice and straight. So thinking one, and then straight through the middle. One, through the middle. All the time. I hope to get a couple of turning kicks in there, a bit of a challenge to finish, but we're out of time. Okay, so like I said at the start, it's going to hopefully be our last one on Zoom ever. We'll have more details towards the end of the week on location. We told you the location already, but we'll tell you times and pods and days and all that sort of stuff close to the end of the week. And we'll see you Monday. Okay?
All right,
Sorry.
folks. Good job.
Young
Take one.
Take one. Good stuff.
See you now.